Put your hands together for Carmen.
You're an amazing audience. Thanks so much. It's a little bit loud, I know. Okay. As Greg introduced me, I introduce myself very often. And people ask me, well, listen, I'm not a product, so why actually should I become a brand? Good question, isn't it? Who of you might ask themselves a question too? Give me a hand on that. Some of you. Thanks for being honest. You know, I want to ask you a question about that to make that point clear. Who of you, on a regular basis, is asking themselves, how do I get my next customer? Please raise your hands on that. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with me. You know, that's the point. That's the difference, actually. Being an entrepreneur or company or a brand. Because brands never ever have to ask that question again. You know what they do? They pull. They're kind of magnets. What I promise my customers is to become a client magnet. But before you become a brand, what do you do to get customers? I'll show you one of two kinds to do it. Please, please, dear potential customer, give me that contract. Please put me on that stage. You know, I'm exaggerating a little bit. What I encountered here in LA is that you have a lot of beggars. How do you feel, sir, how do you feel about somebody's approaching you? Why are you smiling? That's fun. Somebody's approaching you and asking you for money. You don't have to. Thanks. You know, most of you would say, well, go away, or even, hey, find yourself a job, you know? What's the essence of it? You don't like it. So why actually are you approaching your clients like that? Maybe they shouldn't like it either. Just think about it. Second thing, or second possibility to approach your clients is, imagine you're a lion, you know, this beautiful hair, be a proud creature, scanning that African savanna and just spotting that animal, that antelope there. Delicious one, yeah, I know. He's already afraid. So what happens? You approach, you sneak by, slow, and then you jump. You're scared? I hope so. Because that's what actually hunters do. They scare their clients. None of us wants to be chased. You know what happens when a hunter enters a room like that one? When you're just at the beginning, chit-chatting with one another, networking. You know, clients, people talk to each other. They actually exchange experiences. Maybe you didn't heard about it, but that's true. You know? So when a hunter enters a room, they're like, hey, did you see that? Yes, let's go! You know? They run away. Why? Because nobody wants to be chased. So what's the good thing about being a brand? I tell you experience from me in January. I was on a networking event, like a New Year's perception for political people. You know, I'm not a politician at all, but I know somebody from that region. And they were chit-chatting with some people, and they asked me, well, what do you do? And I said, well, imagine you're in that room and you know everybody, every single person here. I said, okay, but nobody knows you. You said, that's not good. See, this is where I come to place, because I just changed that situation. I make you, even if you don't know anybody here, that everybody in the room knows you. He said, oh, that's cool. And he just wanted to ask me a question, and something, you know, like you push a button, something amazing happened. A man approached me, and he gave me a hug and said, hey, Carmen, nice that you're here, I didn't know that. And he looked at the guys, they were all politicians, local and national, and he said, oh, okay, who's that? that man was, or is, the left hand of Angie. Do you know our Chancellor, Angela Merkel? So the second important person in German politics. Everybody knew him, and he knew me. You know, this is about branding, that you don't have to approach somebody and say, "Hi, I'm Carmen, can we make business together?" No, you don't have to do that. You're just there, and they will come to you. You know, even if I don't have an English website, I have to change it because I think you will visit mine soon. I hope so. Even if I don't have any English stuff out there, last year an American publisher just approached me and asked me if I want to publish a book about self-marketing with them. Isn't that cool?
Yep.
They found me just like that, even if I wrote everything in German. So now I have in Germany an 8-book contract with another publisher. Tomorrow I am a VIP guest, even if I'm not an actress, at the Oscars. Who of you is at the Oscars tomorrow? Just raise your hands. Yeah, of course. My buddy's up here. You see, that's what happens when you become a brand. You don't have to worry about contracts anymore because they're coming to you just like that. And you can enjoy yourself and get even better in what you're just doing because you can concentrate your energy on that. So, who of you wants to become a brand now?
Yes.
Good, I like that. You know, there's some bad news about it because not everybody of you can achieve it. But I want to tell you how you can make it easier for you, or the ones who have the abilities to get along very fast. But that might take a little bit longer than I have right now. So what I will give you up until we see each other next time, I will give you 3 questions to work on so that we have time when you're already figured it out for you to take these things you just, work out for yourself and to go further when I come here next time. So the first thing you think about, please, or answer for yourself is, what is the major transformation? Not what I delivered. This is a major difference. What is the transformation I provide for my clients? First. Second, who are my clients? So who's my target group actually? When I work with my clients, most of them have a big, I don't know, above their head. Well, maybe that group or this one, please be clear of it because, and that's the third question, you should know their needs. If you don't know what they need, you cannot deliver. Listen, it's like, I was talking about the beggars and the hunters. It's all about their ego. It's about what they want to sell and how they want to grow their account. Brands slip in the shoes of their customers like, there's the pain, and they go there and they change it. They give a solution for it, a pain relief. And I hope you will have fun with these 3 questions. If you want to have something more about it, just tell me. I will be happy to talk with you. Thanks so much.
Would you give it to Carmen? There it is. Carmen. I'm going to use the headset. Okay, go right now. That's Carmen.